United, it's Tottenham, it's Arsenal, it's Liverpool, it's Newcastle that make up the final four. It's finished. Tottenham 4, Manchester United 3.
Yeah, have your say on the sports bar. Me, Jermaine Hart and Jermaine Pennant taking your calls. 03 717 22 3344. We will bring you the semi-final draw as well. We're just waiting for that to happen, see who we get. But let's head back to Tottenham, where talkSPORT's Sam Matterface is with Man United boss Ruben Amorim.
Well, Ruben, it was absolute bedlam towards the end of that game. What is your overriding emotion afterwards? Is it one of pride that your team have fought back, or furiousness that it got to that stage in the first place?
Both. It's hard to express my feeling after the game. It's really hard because I think we controlled really well the beginning of the game. We had possession. We suffered a goal like we cannot suffer. And if you see the other games, is the same thing. I mean, we have to improve on that. We really focus in set pieces and everything around our box. And then we managed to control the game. We had more possession. We are more aggressive near the box. We can reach more the right positions. I remember Chris for two times to have the position to score in the same position that they score in just one opportunity. And that thing mattered in the end. Second half we disconnect for nine minutes. And was really hard, and it cost us the game because we suffered a goal, and you can suffer, you can feel it, but then you have to have like a long possession to calm down the game, and then we managed to lose a lot of balls again near our box. But the fight of the guys after losing, we were so near the draw. And I think we deserve it, and then we suffered a lot, another goal and killed the game. But even when we suffered the goal without time, we managed to score and to push the team. That was really important. But in the end, doesn't feel nothing because there is no good taste from this game. It will be tomorrow. Tomorrow I will see the game again, and I will help the team to improve. But today is tough to deal with that.
They certainly did improve once you'd made the changes tonight. On reflection, do you think that the team selection from the beginning was correct?
I think sometimes it is unfair to evaluate in this way, because sometimes you have some players that push the opponent, make the opponent run, and then some fresh players they feel more free or with more space because the pressure is not so intense. So you cannot evaluate in this way. They did a great job, all the team, because I think during the game we controlled the game. But in the end, with Dragosin more tired, with Porro more tired, with all the guys, the opponent more tired, we have more space and more ability to press the opponent. So the subs did their job, and also the guys that start the game.
It felt that with the first goal there was a little bit of confusion, and Altay Biandir didn't really react to the second opportunity that Solanke fired past him. And then right at the very end, again, he felt he was fouled when the ball sailed over his head from Son's corner. What was your reading of it? I
will not talk about the referees. In Portugal, in 5 years, I managed not to talk about the referees. I will try for the long I can to not talk about referees. What I can say, the second ball is not for Altay. Altay did the first ball, and then the second ball should be the defenders to turn around and to help the goalkeepers. The second ball was a corner. I didn't see the goal on TV, so I will not speak about it.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Ruben Amorim there speaking after the game. What do you think?
Look, I don't think Spurs were much better. I think they had small periods, and I think they had that, like I said, that 9-10 minutes of where they literally just scored 3 goals. I thought there was a part where it was even. You know, Manchester United had chances, Spurs also had chances, and yes, you could say, well, you know, the players that he brought on should have been started, but like he said, which is very the case, that when you bring on fresh, you make subs, you bring on fresh legs, they do make an impact because they are fresh, and the other players on the team who started are tired and to defenders. So that's why managers make a sub. You'll see certain subs make big impacts. But yeah, it's you know, coming off that victory against Man City, you know, you'd have thought that Man United would have came here, you know, really up for it, you know, a bit of momentum, you know, that's a big win for them. But I think reality kind of setting in as well, where they're at.
look, the way they play with this 3-4-3, you can get overrun, can't you? And tonight we saw that a little bit with the players getting overrun. Spurs, I know
especially in the midfield,
dictated the tempo of the game. They did in parts, but Tottenham when they went into a couple of gears, Man United struggled.
Well, yes, because we had this conversation so that now once you're starting to get that 30 barrier, when you start getting to that 30 age plus, these young guys now, it's hard to compete, unless you've got your certain freaks like your Messis, your Ronaldos and your Salahs who would doing crazy numbers still. Eriksen's, he's not going to be able to get around the pitch and dominate James Maddison. He's not going to be able to get on top of Basuma. So that team will get overrun in that formation because Eriksen's going to be exposed. And that's what we're seeing at the moment.
What about Anthony? You've played on the right wing.
If he's 85 million, I've got to be 160. I'm just throwing it out.
Disappointing.
It's really disappointing because you can see there's talent in there. There is talent in there. He's a talented footballer, but it just doesn't give you anything. You assist goals. He just doesn't. It doesn't. It's just out there. And for that amount of money being paid for, you're expecting some sort of return.
Yeah, we've just seen the semi-final draw. Arsenal against Newcastle is the first semi-final. Tottenham will play the first leg at home. And obviously we are going to be playing against Liverpool. Whooping. Oh, jeez.
Yes! Yeah, beauty! That's what the doctor ordered. I wanted to see an Arsenal-Tottenham, though. That would have been fantastic. That would have been a good one. But unfortunately...
I mean, who's done that? Did I say Jamie Redknapp? If Jamie Redknapp's done it, he always gets us the worst tie ever. Jamie Redknapp needs to come off, doing Spurs.
But you know what's the worst thing? Is that you're going to Anfield in the last game.
It's a killer, mate.
That's the killer.
What? Yeah,
going to Anfield in the last game.
Yeah, we have to go to Anfield. Killed us. Yeah, killed us. I mean, absolutely killed us. Oh, I'm devastated. Devastated. It's an absolute joke. We're having a bit of an issue with the phone line, so keep trying to phone in, and we'll try and get you on. We'll get an engineer and sort it out. Absolute shambles out there as usual behind the glass. Can organise nothing. Get your calls in, have your say. Just a reminder, Arsenal v Newcastle, semi-final draw, and Tottenham v Liverpool, meaning that Tottenham will have to go to Anfield to make sure they get to Wembley.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.